Light winds, lots of sun, and a temp of 36 degrees. We're ready to get underway here. Our rider lineup today: Alex Gonzalez, Jack Ward from the UK, Alex Perez, Spain, Tom Neeb from the UK, Jaden Sharman, UK, Esteban Clot, France, Jamie Hull, Jaden Sharman, residing from the UK. This is the Park Pro Final for the Urban World Series Euro Cup. 2 runs of 45 seconds apiece will be given to each rider, and the best run counts. Here's a quick recap of our starter list. Let's get into the action. First run, Jack Ward. Here we go. Dip 720 over the box jump. Coming up to the quarter pipe, backside Benihana air. Setting up for the spine, bar spin. Resetting by the looks of things to the box jump. He's taken his feet off. The judges are going to have to watch that. Straight over the box jump with his own variation of all sorts. Nothing sideways, scooter flip, something. Backing himself up, whip rewind over the spine before a cannonball finger on the quarter to bank. Bar spin out and across and down, hand plant backside on the large quarter with 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Just slipping out of the nose manual there before the 540 flare on the quarter pipe and a whip umbrella, and that's going to be time for Mr. Ward. Here comes Alex Gonzalez. Double flipping the box jump as his first trick. Frontside lip slide on the quarter. Coming across, finger whip, late whip, setting himself up nicely for a whip buttercup. Here's a bar spin out, whip drop in. Flare, triple whip on the quarter pipe. Nothing but net so far for Mr. Gonzalez. Here's a double flare. Bar spin over the spine. 15 seconds left to go. Is he going to run out of steam? He hasn't taken his feet off yet. Nice feeble stall, turning around. Kickless over the box. He is absolutely murdering this run right now. Huge pry whip. He's turning around. Backflip drop. It's absolutely clutch for Mr. Gonzalez. That is going to be a very high score. Take a look at the replay. That was seriously ridiculously good. That could have been one of the best runs I've ever seen. Forget John Marco, forget Cody Flom, forget everything you've ever known about scooters. Alex Gonzalez is coming through. 75 points. What is that? Next, it's Tom Neeb. 17 years old from the United Kingdom. And here he comes over the box jump. Huge combination. We'll be checking the replay to decipher that one. Here's a backside bar spin on the quarter pipe. Bar to whip over the spine transfer. Setting himself up. Fry whip. Front flip, triple tail whip over the box jump. Nothing but net so far. There's another kickless combination. 23 seconds left. Here's a flare rewind. Feet haven't touched the floor just yet for anything but pushing. Inward pry. Bar spin up. Whip rewind drop. Double flare as well. Everybody's got them. And the 5 flare just on the timer. He'll be feeling good about that. I see the nod. Let's take a look at that replay and see if we can't decipher the kickless combination. Here he comes. Whip, rewind, kickless, unless kickless. Alex Perez is in next. Let's see what he can put up on the scoreboard. 45 seconds. Huge backflip, inward combination over the box jump. We'll have to check the replay for that one as well. Here's a whip rewind over the fat spine. Double flare, almost looking like he's going to overcook that, but he's held on. Backside wall ride, coming across the skatey. Huge inward to tail whip. Big 540 flare as well. Lots of altitude, but not a lot of stees on the landings. There's a downside whip there. Coming over. His pads are looking super low. Like they're almost falling off. Cash roll. His pads are around his ankles basically at this point. And a flip drop. There it is. His knee pads literally around his shins. Shin pads. Next, it's Jaden Sharman. And he's underway. 45 seconds. Oh my gosh, I'm not even going to try. There's a backside toboggan. Backwards over the spine there into the transfer. 35 seconds left. Whip butter, nice and clean. Lots of speed carried. Straight into nothing front to late whip. He's got the 5 flare on the back of the quarter there. The cameraman can hardly keep up with him. He's going so fast. Double Fing. He's taking all sorts of interesting lines that others aren't. That's why the cameras aren't used to it. Hopefully the judges are going to pick up on that. There's the double. It's basically like checking a checkbox, isn't it? Nice front flail there. No fast plant. Sharman not quite taking first. He's taken second with a 79.33. Here comes Esteban Clot taking a different approach to the skate park here. Huge transfer riding the Ethics scooter there. Wow, he's showing that his double flares are much different than everyone else's. Superman over the box jump. This is a nice, unique run we're seeing here with huge altitude, double inward, massive flare, setting himself up with so much speed. Another massive transfer, double heel, double whip, showing us what he can do. Cash roll, the transfer on this man. I can hardly keep it together myself watching this. 360 kickless on kickless, I guess. I don't know. Triple whip transfer. 540 flare. 3 seconds. He's done. I think he's got some rockets in his pockets. Watch this takeoff. Just pure intensity. And he's taken first place, 83.33. What does 20-year-old Jamie Hull have to say about that? 45 seconds as he drops in. Double flip, double whip over the box jump. Front side, triple downside tail whip. Ooh, I kickless to, I want to say rewind late whip. There's another front side trick. Front flip triple. Heel rewind. He needs to use more of the park. There's a full whip triple eight. These combos are just insane. Lots of whips, lots of deck spinning. Oh no, and he spilled, leaving him with a disappointing 55.67. Next up, multinational and multi-world champion Jaden Clark. Huge transfer. Bit of fairy footing and landing flat there, but he's recuperating. Wow, how did he hold on to the cash roll? I swear his back skimmed the top of the ramp. He's back together now. Inward flare. Whip bar spin. Backside lip. 20 seconds still remaining for Jaden here. Another fairy foot with the 360 no-hander. Fast plant flail whip. There's the inward whip as well. A lot of repeating tricks from Jaden here. Lots of stuff that we've seen before, obviously. The comp style riding is obviously his element and he knows what he's doing. 540 flare bar. A bit of housekeeping to do on that one, Jaden. And he puts himself in second place with an 81.67. Jack Ward is back in. Dip 7 bar spin this time round. Alley-oop, Benny Honda with the foot off. Bar spin whip over the transfer. He's resetting again. The only rider on foot to reset for the box jump. Kickflip to kickless, I believe he calls it. It's just popped into my head there. Triple whip, landing a little bit flat. Nice cannonball whip, unfortunately stacking it there, and he's not going to be stoked with that. 66.67, go big or go home. Unfortunately, he will be going home empty-handed. Alex Gonzalez, run number 2, 45 seconds, double backflip with the foot slip. Unfortunately, that is going to cost him big. We'll give him a moment to bring it back together. Whip buttercup again, regaining his speed. Bar spin over and across. Huge flare, kickless triple eight, I want to say. Bar spin across again, just a bit of a repeat. There's the double flare. Tail whip transfer the spine. This one has definitely gotten away from him. Here's Tom Neeb in for run number 2, 45 seconds. Kickless, kickless, kickless over the box jump. Probably a daily maneuver for him. Landing very flat on the quarter air though, with the back bar spin, bar spin. He's coming over flare flat to a backflip drop in. This is obviously a showcase run. 540 flare there. 24 seconds on the clock. He's really taking the mick at this point. Too many flips. Here's the flare flat. And he's lost it. They say flips win comps, but he won't be winning this one. Alex Perez. This is his opportunity. Huge flip combo once again. Backside lip. Whip rewind, rewind on the transfer. There's the double flare. Kickless. Back wall ride. Inward tail whip. Huge 540 flare. Clean that one up a little bit. Backside deck grab. Front side downside whip. 10 seconds left for him. He's going back to the box. Cashy. Oh, and a heavy slam. Your current 4th place position, it's Jaden Sharman. This is his last opportunity to take one of those podium positions. Jaden Sharman's in, 45 seconds, huge over the box. Backside toboggan air. Here's a bar rewind. Setting himself up for the box again. He's just so fast with it. There's a nothing front deck touch to whip. He's got a 540 flare there. You can honestly hardly see his scooter just spinning around. He's so quick with it. Whip to heel, that's an easy one. Double flare, also an easy one. It's like we're playing a game, spot the scooter trick. Front flail. Here's our crowd favorite, Esteban Clot, with the altitude. 45 seconds, massive transfer. He's got the speed, there's the double flare. Nice easy heel whip over the box jump. He's recuperating. Back wall ride. Getting that speed. Wow. Heel. Brickless. Whip. Alley-oop flare. Double heel. Double whip. Some repeats from the first run. A lot of Dante Hutchinson looking tricks out here. Huge backy. I think he landed super flat there. Last chance for Jamie Hull. 45 seconds. Flip and flip again. And a triple whip. Big full whip combination there on the transfer. Still the same run as before. There's kickless rewind late. Nice little foot plant whip. Big flare combo. Coming across the park. Front flail. Another double flare. Double flares everywhere. Clean run. Jordan, one of the oldest riders in the contest, 23 years of age. He's dropping in. Again with the fairy foot. 360 triple bar. And it looks as if he's fully called it there. And there we have it. Esteban Clot in first place. Jordan Clark and Alex Perez in second and third. The total lineup, Jamie Hull 4th, Jaden Sharman 5th, Tom Neeb 6th, Alex Gonzalez and Jack Ward bringing up the rear. Click here to continue watching